There's so much I want to say. Talking with my dad this morning about President Trump's Twitter account being, shut down, and in short measure, all sorts of other accounts shut down, effectively shutting down the entire platform and voice of a section of our society. And as crazy as I feel like all of that stuff is, like, I don't know where everybody's getting these conspiracy theory ideas about the deep state and Joe Biden sex trafficking or whatever the stories are. Like, I'm not there. But I also feel like those folks must be really scared right now, because I would be if, I don't know, I don't use Twitter, but if somebody that I followed regularly that held my worldview was shut down and the whole platform was shut down, I would be deeply concerned. That doesn't feel like America either. And I wonder, the fact that we've given, hi, I'm with my puppy dog. The fact that we have given corporations a voice as though they're humans, and they can, make whatever kinds of contributions they want to political parties, whatever. I'm wondering how that comes into play here, how their freedom of speech is coming into play. I mean, is that the reason they're allowed to do this? Because I remember the company in Washington, D.C. that wanted to not make a cake for a gay couple because it went against their values for marriage or something, and then that was taken to Supreme Court, and those folks they had to make the cake. They didn't have the voice that they wanted to have. And now President Trump is pushing something through Congress, I understand, that forces banks to give loans for companies that want to drill in Anwar, or companies that are making major firearms or whatever, and banks are like, no, we don't want to have our hands in that. We don't have anything to do with that. And something is trying to be pushed through that suggests that they can't not, that they must. And I feel like all of these things are entwined somehow. They're connected. And where's the line? Where does personhood end? Where do our rights to free speech, where's the bubble around that? In a time when people are becoming ruthless and disrespectful. I mean, it used to be that there was sort of an agreed upon, I don't know, I mean, we call it old-fashioned now, but a certain sort of politeness that kept people from being really obnoxious to one another, and that's gone. And so people are really just sort of letting it fly. And I feel like Donald Trump, the reason he was initially loved by so many people is because he just said it. He just said it all, what exactly he thought, ugly as it was. And people were like, ooh, I would never say that, but that's exactly what I think. And so people started to love him. Anyway, it's emboldened people to become less and less mindful of how their influence, how their way in the world impacts other people. Maybe we don't care anymore. Maybe we're in the 21st century and we just get to be all that we are, and it doesn't matter how it lands, and everybody can just deal with how it lands. These are social questions that are up right now, and I'm interested in where it's going. Well, it's not even about where it's going. It's like, what is going on? Really? And if we pay really close attention to what's going on, all of us coming with our own sensibilities and our own experiences and our own perspectives, if we all pay really close attention to what's going on, then maybe we will find a way to respect one another in our big expressions, in our full expressions, in our ability to do it and say it however we want to, but that somehow there's a thread that we can all, it's like a tow rope, with skiing. It's like it's something that we can all hang on to, like some bit of humanity that unites us, that keeps us all remembering ultimately that we're all doing our best, right? We're all doing our best. We must be our best at something, you know? We're all brothers and sisters at the end of the day. We're all connected, we're all human, we're all capable of serious mistakes, and we're all capable of growing up mentally and emotional and regressing and, and having aha moments and leaps forward in our capacities, and we're all capable of digging deep sometimes, and we're all gonna fall victim to not being able to freaking do it sometimes. And you know, there are a lot of things that unite us. There are a lot of samenesses under our differences, and if we can all hold that too, we'll be better off, I think. So there's that. Today's Thursday. Happy Thursday. January something, 13th, 14th, 2021. That's where I'm at.